Have you ever heard of an industry that helps people disappear? No, it's not a scene from a spy movie. It's a strange but thriving industry in Japan. Believe it or not, every year tens of thousands of people in Japan vanish without a trace. And no, we're not talking about those who have chosen to live off the grid. These people are not hermits or recluses. They are ordinary citizens who simply want to start a new life elsewhere. But why would anyone want to disappear in the first place? The reasons are as varied as the people themselves. Some are escaping dead-end jobs or unhappy marriages. Others are running from debt or seeking a fresh start after a criminal conviction. Whatever the reason, these individuals are willing to go to great lengths to erase their past and reinvent themselves. And that's where the disappearing industry comes in. In Japan, there are specialized companies that help people disappear. These companies will assist with everything from changing one's name and address to creating a false identity. Some even offer plastic surgery to help their clients look like a completely different person. Now, you might be wondering, how much does it cost to disappear? Well, the price tag can vary depending on the services required. But according to news reports, it can cost anywhere from $10,000 to over $100,000. Despite the high cost, the disappearing industry is booming. In fact, the Japan Times reported that one company alone helped over 100 people disappear in a single year. What's more, the process of disappearing is surprisingly simple. Clients can get started by visiting a specialized agency or searching for one online. Once they have chosen an agency, they will work together to create a new identity. This includes coming up with a new name, address, and even a new birth certificate. In some cases, the agency will also help their clients obtain a new passport. But what happens to the old identity once someone disappears? Well, the answer may surprise you. In Japan, it is possible to legally change one's name and address without notifying the police. However, if you want to change your name nationwide, you must obtain permission from the family registry office. This is typically only granted in cases of marriage or divorce, but it is possible to convince your family members to agree to the name change, if you have a legitimate reason. On the other hand, if you don't want to bother with all that, you could always move to a different city or town and start over from scratch. After all, Japan is the world's third most densely populated country, so it's not hard to blend in. Of course, changing your name and address is only the beginning. To truly disappear, you need to make sure that there is no trace of your old life anywhere. That means closing all your bank accounts, canceling your credit cards, and even saying goodbye to social media. You also need to be prepared to leave your loved ones behind. After all, if you want to start fresh, you don't want to be found by friends, family, or colleagues. For those who are serious about disappearing, there are even more extreme measures you can take. Some people choose to have plastic surgery to alter their appearance. And if you really want to disappear, you could always move to a different country. After all, Japan is the third most populous country in the world. So there are plenty of people who could help you blend in. So if you're unhappy with your life, maybe it's time to consider disappearing. Just be sure to hire a good company to help you do it. Now, you're probably wondering, is this legal? The answer is yes and no. It is legal to change your name and address in Japan, but you must notify the authorities if you do so. However, it is possible to convince your family members to agree to a name change, if you have a legitimate reason. Additionally, you can always move to a different city or town and start over from scratch. In the end, disappearing is a personal decision, and one that should not be taken lightly. If you decide to do it, though, be sure to do it right. Hire a professional company to help you and be prepared to say goodbye to your old life. Who knows? You may just find that disappearing is the best thing you ever did. Well, folks, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.